All right, Libra or Libra cross watcher, I'm babysitting today. So, or dog sitting today for my grandbaby, my little grand doggy. Let's go ahead and do the timer. All right, she doesn't like this little dress, but it's so cute. I don't want to take it off of her. It's adorable. But she doesn't like it, so she's trying to bite it off. Anyway, this is the second video that I've done for you guys. I actually did a video for you yesterday, but basically, I'm just going to sum that up because the whole entire video was, it was two men. It was about two men. I was getting two guys that are going to be talking about a specific woman. I don't know in what context they're going to be talking about this woman, but it seemed to be one of the males were, or was, if this hasn't happened yet, will be talking the most, and the other one is going to do the majority of the listening. But because the entire message was about that conversation, or just kind of more so how the one that's listening is going to be taking it, I decided to redo this, so we're going to redo it now. So maybe that'll resonate for you guys in the near future, what I just touched on. But I don't want to waste an entire video talking about a conversation that I don't really know the context of it. Either it's positive about a female or it's negative about a female. Anyway, as I'm talking, my right eye is like doing something weird. So basically in this one, for whoever this is going to resonate for, Libra or Libra cross watcher, there is someone who they found it exceedingly difficult to remove you from their mind, unless it's reversed. Maybe you found it exceedingly difficult to erase somebody, remove somebody from your mind. And so therefore they haven't been able to. And what's happened is over time, because I feel like there's been a period of time that you and this person have not spoken, seen each other. It's gotten to the point and the degree where it's like their own pride, I mean, that's what it is, their own pride and their own ego, we all have it, is really starting to tear them apart inside. It's eating them alive, guys. It's tearing me apart when I'm with you. What the hell? And when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain with or without you. See, that's the thing here too. That's kind of what I feel. It's like somebody here who, in their mind, if I could go into this person's mind right now, I could almost hear them thinking, like not really taking accountability, not really, for how they were towards you, what they contributed, and their part in things, the part they played. But they're more so, what's wrong, man? They're more so thinking about you, vice versa, like, oh, you know, like their pride, I'm telling you, it's their ego, thinks of all the things that are like awful about you or whatever, or were. You're not even the same person. Literally, it's been that long. You're completely different now. But in their mind, they hold on to this because it makes them, what it is it makes them feel better. Because they aren't really ready to take accountability for, again, the part that they've played. But they also know that you, it's like, it's very hard. Why is it so hard for this person to admit that you're actually like a damn good person? And since having whatever encountered you, met you, dated you, married you, whatever you knew them as, since that having not worked out, they haven't really been able to replace you. Not really. I mean, maybe with physical bodies and conversations with people, but you know, no. That's why they come back to you every time, meaning mentally. They come back to you mentally every time. Check on you online, see what you're doing. I mean, talk about you to people. I mean, you're still very much kept alive in this person's mind. I mean, I can't even speak. Even though you haven't seen, probably even spoken to each other in a while. So currently, it's as if they're like, you know, the weird thing is it like changes from day to day. It's like one day it seems that this person is like, fuck you, you know what I mean? Like maybe even literally talks mad shit about you. And then the next day they go from that to like complete total other side of the coin, wanting to like fix things with you and get closer and maybe even, you know, but they feel like you should be the one to do it, or maybe they feel like in their mind they really genuinely feel like this. They would be more so pissed if they have to be the one to reach out first, or the one to maybe even say they're sorry first or something like that. It's like they would be mad about it. They don't really want to have to do that. So if you do get any type of I'm sorry from this person, or maybe near future, whatever communication from them, I would be cautious, because I'm not sure how genuine it is, because what are they going to feel the next day? You know what I'm saying? And this person has a lot of pride. They have a very hard time saying they're sorry, I'll tell you that. They have a very hard time saying they're sorry and admitting their own faults. Not just about you. For some reason, you're just like the main one. But they have a hard time doing that with anybody. This person also has a whole lot of secrets. Like a lot of secrets, but for some reason they're all up in your business, wondering what you're doing, wondering if people in the world and your friends and your family and those you're closest to, if you're in a new relationship now and talking to anybody, they wonder how much they know about you. And it's like, first of all, stop trying to say you know me. You knew me. You don't know me. Dax is an Aries. He's a musician, a rap artist, but I think he's quitting rap now. But he, in one of his songs, he says, you don't know me, you knew me. You thought Joker was a joke. This is my life. It ain't no movie. Like, I don't know, I just feel like this person's they've been really hateful when it comes to you, unless this whole ass message is reversed. But, in the same token, they have this, like, it's like love-hate. That's what I'm going to title this. It's like love-hate, but I don't even like that, because that doesn't make sense. They don't go together. Love, hate, like this, it wouldn't even matter if this was something that were to ever work out again. It wouldn't, because this person has a lot of work to do, and they're wondering about, excuse me, I can't talk. They are wondering about the work you've done. Oh, you really haven't done anything, or you really aren't, you know, it's like they see you in this one light. And that, is it because you told them what's up? Is it because you didn't kiss their ass, or maybe you did for a while, then you stopped kissing their ass? Is it because you finally took your power back and walked away? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? I feel like this person is not used to people standing up to them, and so they try to challenge you, even behind the scenes. Try to challenge you, try to stand up to you, and if they can't do that because you've cut them off, they can't talk to you, then they'll do it to other people about you, to try to make you look bad, to tear down and rip down your character so that you're very small. Meanwhile, on the inside of them, a week from then, they'll be like, you know what, you know what this reminds me of? I kind of love Libra, vice versa. It's like somebody who knows, I mean, this is going to sound really mean, but this is how I feel. It's like somebody who knows that they really didn't deserve you. Even if you were at your worst when you were with them, you probably were. That's probably why you guys attracted each other. I don't know. I don't even know if y'all were together. I don't know what this looks like. It's going to be different for everybody, but they didn't really ever deserve you, and nor were they ever really trying to change alongside you. This was a one-sided whatever it was. And it's clear, you know what I mean? And they still talk about you. It's probably the one that was talking about you in the message I got yesterday. They talk about you to one guy in particular. I don't know if it's their brother, if it's their buddy, their best friend, somebody they call their brother that's a friend. I don't know if it's somebody they work with, their father. I don't know. Somebody in your family still. They talk to somebody about you. And again, I never knew the context yesterday. I don't know if it's positive or if it's negative, and maybe that's the message right there, is it's both. You know, one minute they go from talking about you like this, and they talk about you like this, and they talk about you like this, and they talk about you like this, and it's like, make up your mind, bruh. Like, you know, but they wouldn't. They would never. And it's just that this is also like that I don't want you, but I don't want no one else to have you. I will never appreciate you. Not really, though. But I don't want anyone else to have you, or, you know, this is how you really are. And it's like, you don't know me. You never knew me. I had to be drunk or fucked up to even be around your ass. You know what I mean? And maybe that's hard for them to accept, that you were not your best when you were with them or around them or whatever. You know what I mean? And now you're in a better mental place now in life. I'm not saying every day, but for the most part, you're doing a lot better. And they can't stand this because they're not. They're not doing better. And they want to rip you down. And they also surround themselves with other people who are like that, who hold like grudges, but really the grudge is a projection. No, ma'am. Give me, mama. because they really are mad at themselves. This is an individual who has a lot of self-hatred. They probably also don't feel very close to their family, which a lot of people don't these days. I mean, a lot of people are waking up to see that sometimes family can be the most toxic. But instead of dealing with that and actually addressing it, addressing a mother, addressing a father, like really standing up to them, right? And just telling them how they feel, how they felt this whole time in their life. It's just easier to shit on you. And then in the same breath, or a breath a week from then, or a month from then, or a year from then, they're like, you know, I wish, like they will never. It's like and if they do admit it, it's gonna be like, I almost feel like they would only do it just to fuck with your head. Like, you know, they would never give you all of them because they don't even know all of them yet. They haven't discovered those aspects of themselves because they're too busy focusing on you and everybody else is in politics and whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they have a lot to say. I feel like this is somebody who has a whole lot to say, except for about themselves. You never hear them talk about themselves. Not really. Unless it's, you know, flaring out their own feathers or boosting their own ego. They don't talk about what they've done that wasn't the best. You know what I mean? They don't. But it's easy to talk about what you've done that's not the best. You know, it's just really, mama. No. It's a pretty girl. Can't help it. Come here. That's what I'm getting for this message. It's just, I know you hate this on, yeah. Maybe this person doesn't wear a shirt a lot, or there's something to do with a shirt, because she hates that shirt, and I just put it on right before we started this video. You know why I say that? Either they don't wear a shirt, they don't like a shirt, they could sweat a lot, because the material on that is very thin. So maybe this person, to narrow it down on who this could be, either they really like their physique, their body, and they don't like to wear a shirt, or they like to wear a specific type of material because either they sweat a lot or they just feel like it fits them better, it looks better on them. There's something to do with a shirt and the material of it, or just no shirt at all. Okay? No clothes, no shirt, no shoes, no shirt, no problem. There's something they don't wear, whether it's underwear, a shirt, or shoes. One of them they don't like. And there's also something to do with the material that's important here. If you would know that. That's not for everybody, but those who that's for, you know who I'm talking about. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know how you feel about this person, unless this whole last message is reversed. I don't know how you feel about this person, but I'll tell you what's obvious. I don't even think this person realizes it's obvious, but it's obvious to the people this person talk to about you. It's obvious to those people, especially one in particular. It's a man. But it's obvious to them that this person is not actually over you because of how much they bring you up, how much they talk about you, and how they talk about you. Like, nobody, even if it's hateful, nobody just holds that much hate for somebody. It's actually the opposite. Usually when you don't like something, you don't talk about it. You don't give it, you may for a minute and that's it, you're done. You know what I'm saying? I don't like cherries. Do you hear me every single day I get on here saying, you know what? Hi Libra or Crosswatcher, it's good to see you guys today. We're going to get into the video. You know what? Just before we start, a little disclaimer. I fucking hate cherries. Let me tell you why I hate cherries. Like, okay, next day, Tuesday. Hi Libra, hi guys. Thank you for being here with me today. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and start this video. By the way, another disclaimer, I fucking hate cherries. I don't know if you know this, but, and it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's an illusion here, and the people around this individual, again, one in particular, can tell it's just a front, and they almost wish this person would shut the fuck up or do something about it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Now, these could even be people who are not the greatest, some of them, that they talk to, because they may have even went along with some of the things this person's done. Like, this person could have done some fucked up shit against you, maybe even shit you don't completely know about yet, and it's like, it's all just a reflection of how they feel on the inside of them, and they want to ruin you so much so that nobody else will love you, nobody else will want you. I mean, that's a broken ass person, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who has to do that. It's obvious, and people can see it, but this person is like, unbeknownst to them, they don't know, they don't realize how obvious it is that they are so like hell-bent over you. It's like obsessed, really. It's like obsessed over you, because by now they would have moved on, like completely, you know, but they can't move on. They almost want this type of like one last hurrah, but they're not really, this is not someone who I believe, I'm telling you right now, I'm just going off of how I feel. I don't believe this person really ever loved you. I don't think they even love themselves. And that's, I'm not saying there's anything like, oh, that's a bad person. I didn't say that, did I? I would say it if I was, see, I feel aggressive. I feel like y'all would argue a lot or fight, or especially now, because you'd probably tell this person to go fuck off, but they couldn't handle that. You know what I mean? So they do things behind the scenes. I don't know. I just feel like this person, their ego is absurd. I mean, it's just really, really, it's crazy how big this person's ego is, because when you dig down into the core of them, they're actually very insecure, and they know that they are. It's a front. The really confident, it's a front. And maybe this person is rather smart about things in the world and things such as politics and life and whatever, but as much as they have a lot to say and they have a lot of advice and things for other people, they don't take it themselves, and because they can't accept their own flaws. It's too hard to face. It's like some sort of rejection that they felt from a young age, and they can't get over it, right? And so how dare you reject them? How dare you walk away and say no? So anyways, I think this is someone, I don't think they love you. I almost feel like they want to come back in, and I said something about like a last hurrah, didn't I? I don't know what that means. I don't know what they mean by that. I don't know if it's to come back in and piss you off one more time, or keep doing things behind the scenes to get a rise out of you, get attention, ruin you, or if it's to come back in and make you believe they care or whatever. Because I get mixed emotions. Like I'm telling you, I get like mood swings from this person, or like different personalities from this person. You know, I'm not saying like, listen, we all go through that. We'll wake up in the morning and we may be like, today's gonna be a shitty day. I'm tired. I didn't get enough sleep last night. I tossed and fucking turned. Yeah, I woke up too early, couldn't go back to sleep, you know, whatever. And then as the day goes on, it's like, oh, it's not that bad. Okay, that's a pretty regular. That's not what I'm talking about here. This is like severe highs and severe lows, and they go from, they don't know what they feel from one minute to the next. They don't know what they feel. They don't know. They definitely don't know what they want. They may even be, they like to numb with something. I don't know if it's sex, food, being around people all the time. You can numb without substances. You can numb by avoiding yourself, avoiding isolation, avoiding being alone. It's too hard to be with the self, so let's be around people all the time. Any of my free time that I'm not working, or I'm not, you know, doing what I have to do, or washing clothes, or sleeping, or washing my ass, I'm going to be around somebody because I don't want to face myself. That can also be like a crutch, you know? Or they could all out have an addiction that they don't call an addiction, although it clearly is, but they don't call it that, you know what I mean? Because it's too easy to, you know, focus on you. You're one of their addictions, okay? And it's just, but anyway, this is very clear, and that's what I'm getting for the message. So thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.